Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Hope we're doing good. Hope we're doing good. Let me do the old typical, get everything up and ready. Think we're chilling. Coupon John, hello. How are you doing? Nano is here as well. First thing, good to see you. With the bananas in the chat. And the green banana from Coupon John. You love to see it. Love to see it. And Lord is already here. Lord is prepared. I don't know. This is still a mystery to me, man, but it's okay. It's okay. We can deal with that. How is everyone doing today? Casual Gamer, hello. Good to see you. Kovacs Glass and Queen, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Hope you've all had a good day. I've had quite a busy day, which is good. I don't mind being busy. Busy's good. Busy can go in like two different ways, can't it? It can like, there's good busy and bad busy. And today I think was just good busy. Productive. Productive. Mickey, hello. Crash, Desan. Dennis, hello, hello. Oh my good grief. The guy's a nut. Coupon John. Thank you so much, dude. Pedro. We're gonna have a few Pedros to start the stream. I hope everyone likes Pedro, because you're gonna see him 10 times in a row, because Coupon John coming in with the 10 gifted memberships right off the top. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's insane. You're a madman. What a way to get things started. Sene, hello, how you doing? Ben Killer, good to see you. Good to see you. And Ben coming in with the 2-month resub as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't want to interrupt your text-to-speech, but it might be a couple of minutes before we get to hear that. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Doing good, just playing a blacksmith sim. I love those sort of... I was going to say janky, but some of them aren't even janky. Some of those simulator games are like legitimately pretty good. Yeet Boy, Grace, hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody. 50% chance and I didn't get it, F in chat. Well, at least you're not looking for a 1 in 5,000 curve bone, right? Been a while since I could catch you live. Been having to survive from the VODs, lol. Yeah, no, that's totally fair, man. No worries. Life is a mysterious thing. I understand everyone has things going on. I totally get it. But dude, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It's been a disrupted schedule for the last couple of weeks anyway, to be fair. So you haven't missed a huge amount, I would say. But we're back.
Let's go.
There it is, the let's go. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it, man. Fujisan always around, never blessed with a gift. It's true, actually. Yeah, I never noticed that. The only thing I don't like with Pedro is that he's not staying longer. How's the dog? The dog is good. He's chilling now. I managed to... He was getting pretty excited about half an hour ago, and I was like, please settle down. I go live in half an hour. Please just chill. Dude. Coupon John is nuts. He's crazy. Pedro never dies. He goes on and on with another 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. And no dodge this time, Ben. You got it. You got it. Desan is immortal. The guy will never be a member. Maybe it's a sign, Desan. John, I can't say it enough, man. Thank you so much. Honestly. Well, hopefully they, you know, that's the vibes we need today. We're getting closer and closer and closer to the drop rate. Every day we get a little bit closer. Maybe we do it. He just wants to hear the Pedro. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a gifted sub. You gonna get the curved bone today? That would be, honestly, super nice. Super nice. I think we're ready to move on now. We're ready. I've milked the ogres enough. Not literally. That would be... I don't know. Would ogre milk be good? Maybe. Desan and I dodging like John Wick. If you ever want to look at one, look at the Medieval Blacksmith. It's still in early access, but so far I'm loving it. Might have to check that out. Yeah, I always love those sort of silly simulator games. I like any kind of game where you are like sort of growing and expanding and I used to like 10 years ago or something play I would like jump on, unironically, I would jump on Roblox and play those like dumb tycoons. Just, oh god, it does get me every time. I say it all the time that it always gets me, but that one particularly got me. That one really got me.
Today is the day.
Kane, thank you so much, man. Today is the day. That, oh. I thought that was it, man. I like with the good vibes that the stream, at the beginning of the stream, I thought for sure. I saw the purple beam and I was like, there is no way. Well, now my inventory is like an absolute, I don't know. I don't even know what the word is for this. This is not okay. Kane, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Huge. Ogre milk must go well with your oats. Peston slot for making mac and cheese. Time for Blue to go dry? Hey, Grace. No. I don't need that negative energy, Grace. But hey, the prize pool for guessing the closest is massive, so... I hope somebody... Well, I was going to say I hope somebody gets it. Somebody is going to get it, obviously. What have I missed over here? Turtle, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. Get the curved bone already? No, seriously, though. Seriously. Is that an actual sim? Senate? I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Leo, yeah, we need Leo now more than ever. I got 10 bones for you, Leo. I mean, he's a gravedigger. Surely he wants the bones, right? Like, does that not make logical and law sense, you know? Come and take the bones, Leo, please. We're desperate out here. It's on Steam? Oh my god. I saw Ludwig playing like a trick shot simulator or something like that. He had to like roll coins into cups and it looked impossibly difficult. Like I feel like it looked like harder than it would be if you actually set that up and tried it in real life. Ogre milk, new chunk man cooking strat. NATO Potato, how you doing? Good morning. My clog only has 4 long bones and a curved bone, and you're out here with 10 long bones before getting a single curved bone. I actually have 12 long bones now. Leo did take 2 of them from me. So technically 12 at this point. It's kind of crazy. It's weird, when I started this grind, there was like, I kind of do this with every grind, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but at the start of this grind, there was like no way in my mind that we were going to go dry. Like, no way. I thought for sure 1, 2, maybe 3,000 kills. But here we are at almost 4,500. And going dry is looking more and more likely. I've said this before, but like, once you are in dry territory, then it's scary. You don't really have a target anymore. You know, right now we're looking at 5,000 kills, like, that's the drop rate, so, you know, hopefully we get it in and around there. But once you're at, like, 6,000, it's like, well, now we're just killing them and hoping. There's no, like, target anymore. I've got scoliosis. Does that count as a curved bone? Well, yeah, sure. If you want to mail me your spine real quick, I'll count that. Think of the YouTube title. A viewer donated their spine to the series. Frey just passed 42k kills at Hellhounds. Oh my god. That's disgusting. 42,000, and it's what, 1 in 16,000? Because he's in the wilderness, so it's half the drop rate. So what's that? Basically 3 times dry. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. You've got my back. Very good. It's multiple bones. To be fair, it is multiple bones. You're right. Look at Stream Elements. Absolutely sleeping on the job here. Don't worry, I'll let you use my prize pool guess as your new target. I'm nice like that. What was your guess, Grace? What was it? I can't remember if you told me or not. It's 1 in 16k in the wildy. Yeah, that's savage, man. 42,000 kills. Oh god. Gross. 10,001. Wow. I mean, hey, we're almost halfway there, right? I'll make sure to write you in as the benefactor to my spine since I'm an organ donor when I die. Imagine you actually did that and, like, you know, 40, 50 years from now, whatever it is. Obviously, we've completely forgotten about this moment. I just get, like, a letter in the mail. It's like, hey, there's a spine here waiting for you. I would, like, do something cool with it. Like, make a coffee table out of it or something, you know? Ascension check? No ascension today. No ascension today. I will later, though, for sure. I will later. It's pretty squishy in the closet here. I should take a picture of my setup and put it in the Discord so you guys can visualize, you know, what the conditions I'm in right now in the closet. It's not ideal to be in the closet as being in the closet is. It's actually kind of sick. I actually kind of like it more than where I had my stuff before. I feel like I'm in like a little recording booth. I think well, I feel like I almost want a narrower desk though, so I have like more room behind me, but then I would be like closer to the screen. I don't think I would like that very much. It's okay. It's not bad for now. Is tomorrow going to be a variety stream, or you're not set up yet? Not set up yet, Nano. I'm going to put that on hold for like just a little bit. I really want to get that, like, I don't want to, what am I trying to say here? I don't want to like wing it kind of thing. I want to make sure that that's like fully set up and good to go. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm also like in desperate need to continue editing the next AI Cape video. We are so far behind. You know, the anxiety is real with that. It's yeah, it doesn't feel good. So tomorrow is going to be a massive editing day for me. It's like, I don't want to say it's mostly done, but like I've done like the first pass. Basically the way I edit, if anyone's ever edited a video, if you've never edited a video, this might not really mean anything to you, but I'll give you some kind of idea of how I do it, and I would assume it's how most people do it as well. But like, I obviously start with like clips and massive live streams that I need to edit down. I'll sort of slowly go through that and cut out all of the, well, trim all of the clips that I actually want to be in the video. So now I have like this kind of framework to go off. And then I'll really trim those down so that it makes sense. Gator Girl's now following. There you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll trim it down so it kind of makes sense. And then you could essentially upload it at that point. Like it makes logical sense. The audio makes sense, things like that. Then I'll go through and do like so that's where I'm at now with it. And then I'll go and do like a second pass where I'm doing like other editing on top. You know, if I need things that pop up on screen, or a screenshot of the wiki, or if I need to voice over a little piece, you know, to narrate a certain part, or I'll be trimming out things where I'm like, okay, this part isn't like strictly necessary, you know? So that's where we're at. I need to do that phase, which will take me most of tomorrow. And then it's good to go. So Sunday, I'll probably wait. I don't like the idea of uploading it like late on Saturday night. So I'll probably upload that on Sunday. Just so you know. I think I may as well throw you a follow here. Even if I prefer to watch on YouTube. Costs literally nothing. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The more the merrier. Gotta see it, closet man mode. Yeah, I'll take a picture after the stream and I'll put it in Discord. I don't know if a picture really does it justice though. So, like, in terms of the setup, it's actually not bad. I just want to like personalize it a bit, I guess, so it doesn't exactly feel like I'm just sat in a damn closet. Not able to stick around, but just want to wish you good luck on the grind, man. No worries, DJ. I appreciate it, man. Always nice when you swing by. But I hope you have a good evening. Do you have a P.O. box yet? I actually do, Crash. I mean, it's, well, yes and no, I guess. Yes and no. Like, it's not really a P.O. box. I don't know, like, what to call it, really. Essentially, like, my local post office will allow you to basically use, like, a P.O. box system where you can have something mailed to them, but it doesn't, like, cost anything. It's not like it's my P.O. box. I don't know if that makes sense. You can basically just have something mailed to the post office, and it's linked to my account, so when something arrives there, they'll give me a call and be like, hey, you have mail. But it's not, like, officially my P.O. box that, like, no one else can use. There's no, like, subscription fee or whatever. It's pretty cool. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad I'm your favorite ogre killing stream. That's good. Is it listed anywhere for the exact address? The P.O. box? It's not listed anywhere, no. It's not listed anywhere. I need to figure out the actual details of it before I list it, I suppose. I've never used it before. I've done, like, research on it. So, I'm confident enough in it. But I'm not, like, 100% confident in it to the point where, like, I would post it. Like, post it, like, no pun intended. But, you know, list it somewhere. I want to test it first. And my test actually is X, or Southern Wolf, or whatever you know him as. He's mailing something. So, we'll see how it goes. How long since the last Gravedigger? It's a great question, Sean. I want to say... Oh, man. It's got to be a good 50 hours, at least. At least. Sounds better than a PO, PO box, to be honest. Yeah, it does. It does. Mailing through Posty Pete. Imagine someone just sends me a letter that's like, Molly needs your help. What are we at right now? 44.65. Okay. Okay. Progress. It would be really nice if we had some, like, cheese method for this. You know, Phrase using, like, the redemption thing. There was, like, the fishing trawler bug, or whatever you want to call it, that Josh used. It would be nice if I had something cool like that, but I don't think there is. I think we just got to do it. We just got to grind it out. It gets really weird when you need to address it and don't know the person's actual name. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And that was the thing. That's kind of the thing I'm testing when X sends his thing. Because as far as I'm aware, you do need the actual name. Which is also not, like, a huge deal. You know? I'm not some super, like, secret spy. Doesn't really matter. Whenever I send something to Z Cookies, I literally address it to Denise Z Cookies. Oh, does that work? Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, the P.O. Box, like, the actual number or code or whatever, like, let's say, for example, it's just P.O. Box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever. That number would be linked to me, and then they would contact me or email me. So I don't even think the name matters, but I don't know. Sorry, just having a drink of some agua. Hassan's in his little piss corner here. With a P.O. box, it would work as well with a name. Oh, you have your actual home address. Okay. Just tell the post office full name, tower, first tower, middle of last blue. Unfortunately, it does have to match. Actually, no, I think in which case you do need my name, because I think it needs to match my, like, my driver's license, you know? Otherwise, when I go pick it up, they're going to be like, what is this? Who are you? I expect you'll get a flood of memes after setting this up and then nothing else for a while. Probably right, Grace. I should be clear as well. I didn't set it up, like, with the purpose of you guys sending things. I absolutely, fully, 1,000,000% do not expect that. I literally only set it up because X wanted to send something. Not that I don't trust X, but, you know, you should just be careful, right? Like, even if I had, like, some sort of sponsorship deal, obviously we had the Factor sponsorship. If they were to send me physical product, I wouldn't give them my real address, even though it's Factor and it's a trusted company and whatever. Still just got to be careful with, like, throwing my address out there, you know? I'll use it to send you my spine. Send bananas. That's an easy fix, just go change your legal name. For 1,000 gifted subs, I'll change my legal name to Tower of Blue. How's that? That is not the kind of thing you want to be saying out loud, because there'll be some rich millionaire madman that would hear that. I'll start working on it. Don't tempt fate. I always felt like I'm the, you know, I would do, not that I'm, like, money hungry or anything, but I feel like I would do some crazy stuff for not a crazy amount of money, you know? Like, you always hear these hypothetical questions like, oh, for $1 million, would you saw off your left hand or whatever? And I'm like, well, yeah, probably. $1 million, bro. I don't need a left hand. I want to contribute to the channel, but I don't have any money, so can I send you my kidney? And yeah, Red Snow's right. You're contributing right now. Exactly. Exactly. I'll ask my uncle, who's definitely some famous rich guy. No, not that one. The other guy. No, the other guy. Nah, I need my hands. Got a game. What? No. Look, I'm using one hand right now. Click. 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 Easy. Don't need the other one. Chilling. That's a lot of long bones. It is a lot of long bones, Dennis. It's we just got one like, what was it, 10 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago? Unfortunately. It was the ultimate bait. I really thought it was the curved bone. Part of me wants to like change the color of the beam of the long bone so that I don't get baited by it, but part of me also likes getting baited, you know? It's exciting. You get that like stomach drop and it's like, oh, could be it. 1,000 gifted subs is about 5k. Okay, that doesn't sound worth it then. And I wouldn't even get the full 5k. Maybe I won't change my legal name for 1,000 gifted subs. I retract that statement. Now 10,000 gifted subs. I'm just kidding. Imagine how long the Pedros would be with 10,000 gifted subs. I've been using this screen name for 15 years now, and I respond to it as easy as my actual name. It often gets shortened to Sen, but I have a cousin actually named Sen. There's been multiple occasions I've almost responded when someone asked by my cousin. That's so funny. I definitely know what you mean, though. And blue is generic enough that, you know, blue comes up in conversation more often than I would like, to the point where every time I hear it, I'm like, wait, what, me? Sorry, I'm late. Only got a few minutes and I gotta run. Just found out the gender of baby number 2. No way, dude. That's so exciting. I love that. Should I ask? What gender are we expecting here? I'm excited. And I will just say X. Blue works for a boy or a girl, so, you know, it's all good, really. If you want to be extra about contributing, you can watch on multiple platforms at once, like me. It's true, yeah. Well, you know, the real G's have like 20 YouTube channels and have 20 tabs open, all watching at the same time. That's how you know you're a real fan. After you get the curved bone, you should bury it in defiance. I was thinking about that, Lucas, but I don't think I could do it. Also, god damn. Like, just not what I need to see right now. If I had to remove a limb for money, it would probably be my left leg, because I need my hands to game and my right leg to drive. A left leg would be a decent shout, yeah, if you had to remove a limb. My screen name's pretty distinct and basically always me, but people mostly call me Grace because the Gator Girl 00 doesn't shorten well. That's true. I mean, I guess I would just call you Gator, but Grace works as well. And Grace is a nice name. I like that name. No, that totally makes sense, X. That totally makes sense. That's exciting, though, man. I'm pumped for you. To celebrate, you should get another puppy. That's what I think, at least. You know, now's a good time to get it because it can like settle in time before the baby comes. So I think like this week you get a puppy. I think, well, you know, I think that's just the play. While I was testing out OBS, I got a Quizmaster random, got my mystery box, and literally got nothing. I hate when that happens, man. If we remove a limb, can we get a prosthetic? Because that might help with my decision. You can get a prosthetic, but it can't be mechanical. That's my stipulation. You can get a prosthetic, like, hand, but it can't be, like, a mechanical one. I love hypothetical questions, man, honestly. The real play would be getting the damn curved bone. I know. I feel like I'm just not believing enough, you know? I need to believe. I said 4,700. That was my personal prediction. So, you know, could very much still be possible. $6214 till the day I die. Was that your prediction, X? Because you must have been, like, the first person to put a prediction in, I would imagine. Which means you predicted 6,200 when I was at, like, 300 KC. That's unbelievably rude. Where's the belief? You passed my gas now, so there's no money for me. That sucks, man. Hey, if you want to make some more GP, go join in on the Go Bananas minigame in the Discord. 10 mil for whoever's on the top at the end of the month. I think Nano is doing pretty well right now, but it's not impossible. Not impossible. Stay mad, nerd. I love the hypothetical debate going on in the chat. It's great. It's great. Still in the race with a guess of 4782. Yeah, that's I think if I remember correctly, I think it was Blizz that told me exactly what it was, but it was 4725, I think, was like my random guess. I'm sticking to it. I feel like I'm just setting myself up for disappointment, though. Imagine I got it exactly on drop rate. That would be nuts, Nano. Although, arguably, what would you say the actual drop rate is? Because I think it's like 1 in 5,012 point something. So you could say it's 1 in 5,013. I don't know. If you're rounding down, I think it's... I don't know. Oh, it's 5,012.5. Okay. Alright, let's stock up before I die. Always round up, I reckon. That makes sense. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the curved in Discord. Yeah, 1 in 5,013. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I can't remember if I asked X, but what's your expected, like, due date kind of thing? Sorry, I'm asking really personal questions on stream here, but... Which is your favorite longbow in your inventory? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm, like, contemplating that question so seriously. But hey, when you're stuck underground killing ogres for 200 and something hours, you gotta come up with any entertainment you can. I'm gonna say this one right here. For no particular reason. October 3rd, the day before my wife's best friend's wedding, that she can no longer attend. Oh no. Just go to the wedding anyway and absolutely steal the show when she goes into a... you know, when she brings a day-old baby to the wedding. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. My friend's expecting a baby next month, and his due date is like a day, plus or minus a day of my 30th birthday, and he's so worried that he's gonna have his baby on my birthday. He does not want that to happen. No worries, X. Good to see you, man. Take care. Have a good night. Go into labor the moment they ask if there are any objections. Oh, that would be something. I was reading the Streamlabs prompt in my head there. I was like, wait, who is this guy that says Tower of Blue's my OneChunk Ironman account? I'm finally allowed out of my corner? Who says Dasan? Get back in there. I'm kidding. Your guess was 7,011? See, this is how distorted my brain has become now, but 7,011 doesn't actually sound that bad in my mind now. That sounds, like, reasonable. If you told me that, like, 100 hours ago, I'd think you were crazy, but now 7,000 doesn't seem all that bad. X going into labor the moment you get a curved bone. I think I'll go into labor when I get the curved bone. Who let Dasan out? I don't know, man. This guy can't be contained. Myth Sim today before the curved bone. Justin, that would be excellent. That would be really nice. I would love that. I kind of forgot about the Myth Sim, to be honest. I had visions of the curved bone dropping right as Dasan said that, and it would just be forever in the clip. But I would try and, like, blotch it out. That's why I did it. Yeah, Myth Sim would be great, honestly. It'd be really nice. Be really nice. I can't remember the exact, like, DPS calculations, though. If I remember rightly, I don't think it was, like, a massive, massive upgrade. It definitely speed things up, but it's not, like, suddenly going from a steel spear to a whip or something, you know? It would be decent, though. And it would just be nice to have. What you get the myth sim when you no longer need it? I am sure that will happen, Nano. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. That being said, I could be wrong on this, but I think my surrounding chunks don't really have many weapons either. So I think the myth sim is going to be my like best in slot weapon for quite some time, honestly. How many days on the account? Almost 10. Almost 10. But that number I anticipate spiking heavily over the coming weeks. There's just been a lot going on lately, so I just haven't been able to like commit as much time as I'd like, you know? Like the fact that Frey has got 42,000 Hellhound kills in the time that I've got 4,000 Ogre kills is, you know, insane. Yes, he kills them faster, but like, that's besides the point. The man puts in like 8 hours a day or something, I'm sure. I just haven't had that level of available time, but I will definitely be putting more time into this soon, yeah, for sure. Definitely, definitely. He's doing like a second series now, right? He's doing like the nightmare mode thing, but with one prayer point as well, something like that. I don't know. See how that goes. Recently got a second myth sim from a quizmaster on your chunk, man. It felt bad. I instantly thought of you. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You just know what's going to happen as well. I'm going to get the curved bone, and then for some reason, we'll end up killing, like, I don't know, moss giants or something, and, like, 2 kills in, I'll get another curved bone. I can feel it. I don't know about all that, Harrison. I'll keep it diplomatic. He seems like a genuinely nice guy, though. But each to their own, of course. I often feel like I'm pretty cringe, but everyone needs a bit of cringe. Everyone is cringe. Good progress, to be honest. I'm at about 15 days game time on my chunk accounts. I feel like I have way less progression. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. We're also like, as RuneScapers, our perception of time is massively warped, isn't it? Like in most other games, spending 200 hours doing something would be like unthinkable. I mean, yes, you can have thousands of hours playtime in other games. But, you know, if you were like, oh, I played this one level of, I don't know, Super Mario Brothers for 200 hours, you'd be like, are you okay? But in RuneScape terms, it's like, oh yeah, okay. That seems reasonable. Hey, Wyatt, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Hill giants in the gnome maze, only a few chunk rolls away, and you'd need to kill them for the giant key. That's true. Good point. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. It is a shame that we're killing ogres and not hill giants. I mean, hill giants would have obviously been significantly faster, but it is what it is. We've come this far. We can't go back now. We're almost at 4,500. $200 hours in another game is like multi-completing a game. Yeah, exactly. Like, someone complained that 137 to complete, like, Monster Hunter was boring. Can't remember if that was the game or not. Yeah, I was watching something recently, Nano. Honestly, it might have been Trackmania. It probably was. But someone was like, oh, I spent 10 hours grinding this map on Trackmania. And I'm like, 10 hours? That's nothing. Do that before breakfast, mate. Could have also rolled into Witchhaven, which has both Hellhounds and Ogres. Yeah, exactly. There are Ogres all over this part of the world, man. There are so many Ogres around here. You've got Gutanov. There's, like, that place just near the Watchtower. Beldip Hills, is it? That has some as well. There's just a lot of Ogres in this area, this region. So this was inevitable. May as well get it done now. 10 hours is like a good night with a few drinks, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Blue, great to see you again. Surely this is the Curvebone session. Blessed RNG be with you. Meliodas, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we need the blessed RNG for sure. We need it. So far, the puppy is chilling. We'll see if that maintains. Look at the sand just getting whacked over here. Hey, Twithy, how you doing? Good to see you, man. You're 2 chunks away from a Rune Simi. You're getting the Myth Sim after... That scared me for some reason. I, like, saw it pop up out the corner of my eye. Look at this guy, man. Insane. You're 2 chunks away from a Rune Simi. You're getting the Myth Simi after getting that one. Dude. Still on the banana grind. I love it. You better be stocking up on those, Desan. AI Cape is going to be rolling around soon. What kind of pup did you get? I got a golden retriever. And boy, is he a lot of work. He is a lot of work. Which was to be expected, of course. I knew what I was getting into. Should I let them despawn? That would be, you know, sacrilege. Making a list of dumb things in chunk rolls and Smoldering Soul from Hellhounds is top of that list. Might as well require completing the gem drop table. Yeah, Hellhounds, I think, is like an auto block for me. Sacrifice them to the banana god? Well, I am the banana god, Desan, so you gotta sacrifice them to me. Surely. Not bad, just finished exams. How are you? Awesome, man. I hope the exams went well. I am doing good. Out here killing ogres. In a dingy dungeon. Stood a couple of tiles away from Desan. It's about as good as you can hope, you know? Under the circumstances, we're doing alright. I bet he loves you a ton. He does, Red Snow. That's part of the problem. He loves me too much. The guy's, like, attached. The crate training's going well, though. I'm hoping that, you know, I can kind of work on the separation anxiety a little bit, because right now it's literally like, I can't turn my back for a second without him getting upset, barking, whining, whatever. Which is cute, obviously. It's nice that he is obsessed with me. But, you know, when you're just trying to get stuff done, it's a lot of work. But he's a 9-week-old puppy, you know? I don't expect anything else. First 1 to 2 years of a puppy are hard. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. But we'll get there. I try to remind myself, because don't get me wrong, there are days where I'm like, literally like, oh my god, this guy is making my life so much harder than it needs to be. But I do just constantly remind myself, like, in, you know, however long it is, a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, he's going to be a good, chill boy, well-trained, he's going to be nice, he'll just be asleep in the corner, chilling out, he's going to be dopey and silly and goofy, it's going to be great, I'm excited for it. And, B, enjoy these years, you know, as stressful and as annoying as it may be, enjoy them, because I remind myself of when I got my first cat as a kitten. He was crazy. Like, crazy. He was honestly borderline out of hand. Like, he wasn't aggressive, and he's not aggressive at all, but he was just insane. He just wanted to play all the time, but, like, he would just bite and grab you, and he would jump up and sink his claws into you. And there were definitely moments where we were like, man, like, this cat is out of control. I literally don't know what to do. And training a cat is hard because it's a cat. Like, you can do your best, but at the end of the day, they are just like how they are. But he settled down. He's settled down, and now he's like the chillest boy ever, and he's great, and we love him so much. But we constantly look back at pictures of him when he was a kitten. Oh, nice. Level up. You don't get those very often. 68 attack and 82 combat. Pretty cool. 82 combat feels insane to me. That feels like a really high level. Happy about that. But no, we look back at the kitten pictures now and we're like, oh man, he was so cute when he was a kitten. Like, I miss that. But in reality, when he was a kitten, he was an absolute nightmare. But we look back on it fondly, right? And I have to remind myself that it will be the same with the puppy. He may be the most annoying four-legged creature on Earth right now, but when I look back in hindsight in 2-3 years' time, I will miss these days. So I just got to enjoy it, you know? Enjoy it. Oh, that was kill 4,500, by the way. Hype, I suppose. Golden Retrievers are amazing dogs, to be honest. Yeah, they are, for sure. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Good to see you. And Yickity's here as well. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you back. Just give him a long bone, that'll make him happy. Sometimes I feel like having Desan around is like having a puppy, you know? Just never leaves your side. Always requires attention. I'm kidding. I often look back at the photos of my dog from when we got her as a puppy. I do miss my crazy dog sometimes. She just likes to sleep now. Yeah, no, I feel that. And that's what I'm trying to remind myself of. Like, yes, it's annoying. Yes, it makes your life more difficult than it needs to be. Yes, I spend a significant amount of time cleaning up pee and poop. But he's cute as hell, man. I can forgive it. Always catching strays. Of course, man. Of course. How many myth sims have you got, man? Or do you just keep picking them up and putting them back down? I hate seeing things despawn. Even if it's just super cheap myth sims, I feel that, Grace. Yeah. Feels wrong, doesn't it? Feels wrong. Got 5 more, don't worry, I got you. What weapon are you using? The tip looks iron or steel? Yeah, it's the steel spear. It is the steel spear. It's quite a satisfying weapon to use. Definitely not the best, though. The myth sim would be Very nice indeed. Maybe one day. I'm so unbelievably cheap in OSRS. I feel like I'm almost too frivolous in OSRS. Mostly when it comes to like buying and then reselling stuff. I'm really bad for just losing GP mindlessly on that. Like, I'll buy I don't know. Can't think of an example. I'll buy like a torture amulet with my last 15 mil or whatever. And then I'll have a task that requires something else that I need the 15 mil for, and I'll just go and sell it for like 14 mil. Total waste. Team is better than the Mithril Sims, or how come you don't use one of them? I don't have one, Josh. I don't have one. We'll get one eventually, hopefully. But no, as of right now, no Myth Sim. You don't have one? I can see quite a lot of them on the ground, though. Yes, unfortunately. Is the drop rate 1 in 5,000? It is. If you want to be precise. Hey, Stumpy Dog, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. What a great name. If you want to be precise, it's 1 in 5,012.5. But yes, essentially 1 in 5,000. We're getting close to the drop rate. That doesn't really mean anything, unfortunately, but cool enough. Those aren't your drops, while someone's dropping them there. I understand now. Yes, no, Desan is causing mass confusion, as he tends to do. He's good at that. First time I've caught you on Twitch, but been watching you since video 1, brother. Dude, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. I love that. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're enjoying the content. New video should be coming out on Sunday. AI Cape will be coming out on Sunday. I think it's going to be quite a long one as well. One of these days, an ogre will kill Desan on stream, and it'll be the funniest thing. If that happens, it's for sure making it into the video. Don't worry. I'll make a full 5-minute segment on it. I'll do it like montage style, like an old Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 montage, you know, with Snoop Dogg on screen and stuff. It'll be great. I feel like the Modern Warfare 2 hit marker sound is like one of the most iconic sounds of my generation. It's so vivid to me. You could say Desan is spreading myths information. That's pretty good, Josh. Well played. Well played. Loving it, the Chunk Man is good, but AI Cape got me absolutely hooked. Cracking concept. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to continue. I just want to get the video out on Sunday, and then I'll feel a little better about the fact that the videos are more caught up with the streams. Because right now there's a little bit of a discrepancy, and I want that gap to tighten up a little bit. Modern Warfare 2 was like my childhood on Xbox 360, to be honest. Me too, Turtle. I really enjoyed it. Back in the day, racing home from school to try and play it. I remember they always released those games. They probably still do, to be honest. But they released Modern Warfare 2 in, I think it was like mid-November. And I remember telling my parents that I really wanted it. Like, really wanted it. Everyone was getting it. It was super hype. You know, it was the game that everyone was buying. I need this game. And Yeah, so my parents were like, yeah, we'll get it for you for Christmas. And I remember like having to convince them hard, like, no, I need it before Christmas. I cannot wait. Like, everyone is getting it on release day. I can't just get it like a month and a half late. I need it on release day. And I remember my dad finished work early to go and pick it up for me, and he had it ready for me for when I came home from school, and I raced home. Super exciting, man. Back in the days, like, unwrapping a new game was so satisfying. Like that plastic film, and you would crack it open and read through the manuals and stuff. None of that anymore, unfortunately. No music today? There should be, question mark. No? Is it just like really quiet, or have I just literally forgot to put music on? Hold up. Ah. I am dumb. Well, I'm glad you pointed that out an hour into the stream. Thank you so much. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There you go. Consider yourself musicked. Hang on, I'll turn it down just a smidgen. That should be good. Let me know if the volume's all right for you there. My bad. My bad. I forgot there was supposed to be music. Yeah, Twitch has music. Twitch comes through Spotify. YouTube goes through YouTube. Just have it playing on YouTube, actually. That is the benefit of Twitch. You get, like, real music. Not just generic copyright-free stuff. I still want to, it's a girl? Dude, X, that's so exciting. Congrats, man. That's awesome. That's so exciting. I love that. What a hype moment. Happy for you, man. Hey, that just means you're entertaining enough to not need music. You know what? It's I'll take the compliment for sure. Back to Blue and Ogre killing, eh? No. We need to give you the attention for a minute, X. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's still generic music, to be honest. Very mainstream music. It is. It's a generic 2012 EDM playlist. It's just auto-generated by Spotify. We do have the song request channel in Discord now, by the way. So if you have any bangers that are maybe completely obscure, things that you listen to, whatever it may be, throw it in there, and I want to compile a playlist that we can listen to now and again, you know? But there needs to be more than like 3 songs, otherwise we're just hearing the same 3 songs on repeat, and that might get old pretty fast. But if you guys over on Twitch have any kind of preference for a generic Spotify playlist that I can fire up for you, let me know. It's totally fine. I usually gravitate towards the like early 2000s punk rock type stuff. My music's very obscure. Hey, throw it in the Discord, man. Some of the stuff that's in there is already very obscure, so don't worry. I was talking the other day about some of the obscure stuff that I will be throwing in there. Still wish things like YouTube/Twitch would allow for multiple audio streams. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Because right now, the only other alternative is for me to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to play music and you guys can play your own background music, but that's just like scuffed. I've been in streams like that before, and I just like, I don't know. I'm not going to put my own music on quietly over the background of someone's stream, you know? Hassan, my guy, this is too much. Imagine I get the curved bone. There's no way. I'm gonna hop worlds on you in a minute. I'm gonna drag this guy over here. Get away from the absolute mess. I'm all for rock music. We can do some rock music. I would have to be pretty lazy with it right now, though. I would literally just have to, like, find generic Spotify playlists and just let it run. I just absolutely failed music trivia before the stream started, so not sure I have any credibility right now. I'm really bad at trivia when it's, like, when it's about movies or media or like a specific topic. I'm really bad at it, but there are just random nuggets of information that I can pull out out of nowhere, you know. Got any bone music on Spotify? I don't, X, but I should. That would be sick. You have to set the stream mood with music? Yeah, exactly, Noble. Yeah. That's so true. Makes a big difference. I had Hannibal raid me last night and had Ailstorm playing. That's awesome. No worries, Yickety. We'll see you soon. Haven't escaped in a few months. The sounds feel like home. Yeah, the nostalgia never leaves. I get the whole argument for, like, nostalgia isn't the reason RuneScape is, or old school, I guess, isn't as popular as it is. I understand that argument, but it still exists, man. Like, I play with music off, like, in-game music off, but whenever I hear, you know, harmony or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, this is it. Sometimes I like to fire up the, like the login screen music, you know. Bone music sounds like it could be a dangerous search. Yeah, I'll let you test that one for me, Grace, before I type it. Isn't bone music just Michael Bublé? Every time I hear Nickelback, I think of killing rock crabs. It's crazy how music can really, like, feed the nostalgia. I think I spoke about this, like, probably a couple months ago, but I have very vivid memories of being, I don't know, it must have been like 2012 or something, maybe even earlier. But it probably was earlier. But I was training combat at the Hill Giants, under, like, where the Grand Exchange is, you know, that little hut that you need, like, the brass key or whatever it is to get into. For some reason, I thought that was, like, the best way to train my combat stats up to, like, level 75 or something. So I was just killing Hill Giants down there for hours. And I think I had, like, a really shitty little MP3 player at the time. And I only had, like, 10 songs on it that would just repeat over and over again. And I could tell you right now, it was I Need a Doctor by Dr. Dre and Eminem. It was I Need a Dollar. It was, oh, there was another one, Around the World by Daft Punk. There was another really specific one that always gives me that memory. Can't think what it was right now. But when I hear those three songs specifically, it takes me back to being in that dungeon killing Hill Giants, like, specifically. And then, of course, there are the classic ones where when I hear Skrillex, I'm cast back to playing Minecraft with the boys. Immediately. No worries, Tassan. Catch you in a bit. I remember getting into Eminem when I was young because of RuneScape music to lose yourself. That's awesome. John Bon Jovi feature stream artist. I would be so down for some Bon Jovi. Did anyone play Total Minor Forge on Xbox 360? Was that like some super jank game, X, or am I thinking of something else? Because if that is the thing I'm thinking of, was it like basically only... It wasn't really creative mode, but it kind of was. And it was just like mega jank. Because if so, then yes. Sort of, kind of, yeah. It was a long time ago, so I don't really remember in depth. Yeah, that's fair. I do remember finding some, like... I think that it was before Minecraft was on Xbox. And I do remember, like, looking for stuff like that in the Xbox store. And there was some, like... really terrible version of it. I always just love the Minecraft story, like the fact that one man can just make a game and all of a sudden he's a billionaire, you know? I just find that so fascinating. Same as like Five Nights at Freddy's, I suppose. That song about Fort Myer about skill is on every PK video, for sure, man. Banger. I miss the old YouTube tutorial music, you know? I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. We've all heard it. I remember listening to the song in Gran Turismo on the PS1. Oh, is that the band Garbage that you were talking about? Sorry, Reds. No, I just caught that. I love when games have a good soundtrack, you know? Same like me with Go Bananas. I'm a billionaire now. I remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 had TNT by AC/DC, and you could go in and select and deselect various songs in the playlist. So it would, like, you know, if you didn't like a certain song, you could just deselect it and it wouldn't play. I deselected literally everything apart from TNT by AC/DC, so it was just TNT on repeat over and over and over again. And they're actually remastering it, I hear, which I'm like super excited for. Super excited for. I will be playing that on stream. I didn't get the release date though. Does anyone know that offhand? Trance. Absolute banger. I've seen AC/DC twice live. That's awesome, Turtle. I've only seen them once, actually. I was gonna go and see them last year, but we didn't end up doing it. But I saw them when I was like 14. Maybe even younger. I might have been like 13. And it was so sick. It was the Black Ice tour in London. So good. And that song in combination with the blue background, white text from Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. Yeah. A different time. That was a different time. Look how far we've come. I do like looking back at really old YouTube. You know, back at sort of Call of Duty commentaries that I used to watch back in like 2009, 2010, whatever. And it's just funny, like the level of quality expectation that is required now, you know. Videos now need to be like sort of quality edited pieces of content. Back in the day, some of the biggest YouTubers would literally just play Minecraft for like 2 hours and just no edits, just cut it into like 10-minute videos. Just randomly cut it and just release them. It's like, you could not do that now. There is literally no way. I have to come steal the curved bone, but I'll leave an offering for the RNG. Unregistered hypercam too. Oh, you saw the Black Ice Tour in Brisbane? That's awesome. That's crazy. You saw them in Melbourne? That's sick. Hey, congrats, Twin City. Awesome. Still no curved bone. Oh, still no curved bone. It's alright, because we're going to get it in the next 10 kills, though. I promise. No bone. I'm an Australian stuck in London at the minute. Oh, yeah, I think I remember you saying till... like your girlfriend's working there or at school there or something like that. And then it felt like a super huge achievement once you got the unlock for videos longer than 15 minutes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because back then, you couldn't even have custom thumbnails until a certain point. I remember unlocking custom thumbnails back in like 2013 or something and being like, oh my god, I've made it. My original recordings were done with a literal hardware box hooked up to the AV cable. No way in hell was I editing those. I remember I had a, well, I started with a, I never like officially made videos, by the way, I should say, but I bought a Dazzle, which was this like super scuffed, low quality capture device. Then I got a, I always say it wrong, but a Hopog HD PVR or whatever it was called. And I thought that was so sick. I remember spending like all of my money that I made from my terrible serving job on that thing. It was like £150 or something. And it like had blue LEDs in it and stuff. I thought it was honestly the coolest thing, man. Ben, hello, how's it going? It's been going well, man. It's been going well. Life has settled itself down a little bit. We're back on the content grind. We're doing good. We're doing good. Do you have any of the videos you made in 2013? I do not, Twithy. No. I don't know if I even got to the point where I uploaded any. Well, no, that's not true. I definitely did, but I like would make channels and delete them constantly. So there's no way there's any videos still live anywhere. There's like literally no way. I would literally like make a new channel, make a video that I thought was an absolute banger, like 15-year-old me playing Minecraft or whatever, and then I would delete the channel like a week later. That's my experience with YouTube. And in terms of actually having the footage somewhere on a hard drive, like literally no way. Good to see you back. Thank you, Mitchell. It's good to be back, honestly. It really is. Good to hear, man. How's the dog settling in? Dog is settling in well. Yeah, it's we were just talking about it actually, Ben. It's a struggle for sure. He's crazy, as you would expect a 9-week-old puppy to be. It's a lot of work, which was to be fully expected. So I'm not exactly caught off guard by that, but it is a lot of work. But I'm enjoying it, man. He's great. He's so sweet. When he's like tired and ready for bed, my heart melts. He's the cutest thing ever. When he's lively and awake, it's like, oh my god, what have I done? So you're now living your 15-year-old dream, making your teenage version of you proud. Absolutely, Twithy. My, 15-year-old version of me is very happy right now. Very, very happy. Although if you told the 15-year-old version of me, one day you will make content, you will do it, and you will be pushing to make it like your main job, the 15-year-old version of me would be so unbelievably excited. But then if you said to the 15-year-old version of me, yeah, but it's going to be when you're 30 years old, I think the 15-year-old version would be a little confused. But hey, life is mysterious. The old OSRS videos me and my brother would make with unregistered Hypercam and Movie Maker led him into his current career field. It's wild. Yeah, it's crazy how things like that happen, right? The butterfly effect and all that. I remember my literal very first experience with making a YouTube video was me and my buddy, he would sleep at my house fairly regularly. We'd play Call of Duty 4. And we basically thought we would just copy tutorials that we'd already seen on YouTube. We thought that was a good idea. So we would try and make a video on showing people how to do a glitch in Call of Duty 4. Like how to get out of the map or whatever in old school mode or whatever it was called. And we had no idea what we were doing. So I had this terrible Sony Ericsson phone with an awful camera on it. And I would be playing the game, trying to do the glitch and trying to commentate how to do it. And my buddy would be holding my terrible Sony Ericsson phone up, trying to point it at the TV. And for some reason, we thought that was going to be banger content and lead us to, we were going to be the next Steven Spielberg. But hey, I mean, you could argue that, that was the beginning and here we are now. So we did something right. All right, I'm going to kill this ogre and I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I did well. Look, it was an hour and 23 minutes without a bathroom break. That's got to be a record. Also, I shouldn't call myself 30. I'm aging myself. I'm 29, all right? I'm 30 next month. I'm still in my 20s, and I'm going to hold on to that for my last month. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Back to the ogres. Back to the ogres. Drink water. Water has been acquired. I also got a glass of water while I was out. We're all good there. When you get to 30, you'll just be 29-second season. To cling to it longer. I remember when I turned 29, somebody said, congratulations on entering your 30th year of life. And I was like, don't say that. I really don't really. I'm like one of those people that really, I don't really care about age though. Honestly, I don't know. Don't really care. Is Hannibal gonna get his beaver before you get your curved bone? It's very possible. It's very possible. Having a YouTube channel as a kid and having failed attempts of being a content creator is a canon event. Exactly. Exactly. Gotta be done. But you just gotta keep on trying. When I get home, I'm hoping I can find my old HDD-S from my pre-EOC computer with all my unregistered Hypercam 2 dual arena fights. That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. I'll only care about age when age now when I get to retirement. Yeah, that's fair. I'll still be making RuneScape videos when I'm like 70, don't worry. My cat is now climbing on my shoulders. That's not ideal, mate. I'll be honest. This closet is small enough as it is without you climbing on my shoulders. Also turning 30 next month? Oh, that's sick, Kane. We have a joint birthday stream. I'm in the same boat as you. Next month is when I turn 30. Man, we got a bunch of us turning 30 next month. That's sick. When I turned 20, my uncle congratulated me and welcomed me to the 3rd decade of life. I also remember turning 20 and being like, well, this is like a quarter of my life expectancy right here. Very pessimistic 20-year-old, I suppose. My mum's 20 years past retirement age and she finally quit work this week. That's so sick. Fair play, man. Fair play. Well, congratulations to your mum. That's awesome. That's really cool. For anyone about to turn 30, how's your back feeling? Back is not so bad. Knees, on the other hand, though. The knees have began to give up, that's for sure. If I have to, like, squat down to pick something up, it's like, okay, that wasn't so bad, but the return journey back to standing is like, oh boy. Turned 28 a couple of weeks ago. Nice, man. Well, happy belated birthday, Nano. That's sick. Feel like such a baby around here now. Yeah, I feel like mid-20s, you're considered young around here, that's for sure. Remember to like and subscribe to get gifted membership. My back hates me. How are you doing, Kono? Oh my god, he wasn't joking. Guy was not joking. Kane, thank you so much, man. Absolutely huge. I appreciate it. We got some Pedros. Pedro will be coming in very soon. Thank you, man. 5 gifted subs from Kane. Madman. I appreciate the support, guys. Honest, I genuinely do. Crash with the gifted membership as well. Thank you. Thank you, Crash. It's I was exceptionally anxious, I will say, about taking a break for as long as I did. It feels really good to be back, and the support has been insane. Thank you all. Seriously, thank you all. $25? Yeah, no, you're you definitely are a baby around here, Grace. That's for sure. That's good though. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. I definitely felt like a big jump when I got to about 25. I think pre-25, I still just felt like an 18-year-old, but the number was going up, you know? I think once I hit like 25, 26, that's when I was like, I really felt like I was maturing in my mindset more than anything. Like the way I felt about things and thought about things totally changed. I 1,000,000% was the sort of person that like, I really cared what people thought. I was worried about everything. And not to say I don't now. Of course, I still have those emotions. I'm not completely cold now. But like, I was like, not very confident, whatever. But the second I got to like 25, 26, I was like, man, I just really don't care anymore. It is what it is, man. I just genuinely was a happier person once I got past like 25. It feels good. That's probably a large part of the reason it took me so long to get on the content train, even though it's been a dream of mine since I was like 15. I was probably just way too self-conscious pre-25. These old grindy MMOs are so full of old people. Me being 29, I'm on the younger side of things in my World of Warcraft guild. It's true, it's true. I feel like the younger generation, you know, wouldn't enjoy this. They need those quick dopamine hits, you know? The victory royales, the chicken dinners or whatever it is. Heading off now, playing golf in an hour. Hope you get the bone soon. See you next stream. No worries, NATO. Enjoy golf. I hope you get a couple of birdies or more. Oh, sorry. I always miss the clan chat. Weedman's birthday is next month too. That's also crazy. We're gonna have to have like a big April birthday celebration. I think my parents are coming here again for my 30th, so that'll be really nice. Some family time on my 30th. I will inform you more about that as we get closer to it, but there will be a period where there might not be as many streams between like the 15th and the 22nd, something like that next month. I'll figure it out as I spend time with family. Started really hating my job around when I turned 25. Does that count? Hey, the fact you made it to 25 without hating your job is a win. Take that. I have to go, but there's 250k bananas waiting for AI Cape now. The collection is getting ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Well, Kane, thanks again so much. I can't say it enough. Thank you, man. Seriously. But have a good night, dude. We'll catch you at some other point, I'm sure. I'm actually surprised how many people play this who are under 30. It's true. It's true. It's always nice to see younger people getting into it as well. I mean, it doesn't happen super often, but it's always nice. I just love this game, man. I want it to do well, and I always like worry a little bit about the health of the game, so to speak, and not just so much like the decisions that Jagex make or whatever. Like, oh, that stuff, whatever. Like, we can have our say in that stuff. It is what it is. We'll figure those things out. I worry more about the fact that it's an aging player base, you know? I think about like 10 years from now when I'd say it's fair to say the majority of us probably fall in the 28 to 35-ish range. And there'll obviously be people outside of that as well, which is great. But I try and think about like 10 years from now when we're all like 40, 45 onwards. Are we still going to be interested? But then again, there are people that play this game that are of those ages and still currently play it and enjoy it. So maybe we'll be fine. My girlfriend was the one to get me into actually starting making videos and streaming. That's awesome. Seriously. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. I don't know what it was that made me get into it this time around. I mean, again, it's been a dream of mine since I was like 15, at least. At least 15. And I've tried it here and there. Various things. Never RuneScape, actually. Funnily enough, never tried it with RuneScape. But yeah, tried and failed many, many, many times. But here we are. Get knocked down, but I got up again, you know? in the words of Chumbawamba. Jackie Chan Gaming, thank you for the follow, man. Nice to see that you've retired from stunt films and now you're a gamer. It's awesome. Jackie Chan feels like a throwback to me, you know? I remember when I was a kid, Jackie Chan was like my idol. It was like everyone wanted to be Jackie Chan. Who does everyone want to be now? I bet it's not Jackie Chan. Like the kids I'm talking about. Been playing since 2008. That's awesome. I love that. What else I missed? I was introduced by an older sibling who wanted a Shield of Araf partner when I was young. That's sick. I honestly don't remember. I wish I did, but I don't remember the very first time I played RuneScape. I actually don't remember. Like, I remember it was 2005. Could have been back end of 2004, but I'm pretty confident it was 2005. And but I don't remember what the circumstances were, where I was. It definitely would have been my buddy that introduced me though, because I didn't have a PC or internet, whereas my buddy did, and we would play it at his house. But I remember him showing me how to get through Tutorial Island and stuff, and I remember just being mind blown that you could mine like copper and tin, and then smelt that into a bronze bar, and then turns that into like bronze weaponry. I thought that was so cool. The simple times, man. It didn't take me much. Everyone still wants to be Jackie Chan. 2003, the local library. That's awesome. That's a great way to get into it. I feel like I'm falling behind on chat significantly. I apologize. I'll be ripping OSRS in the hospice at 90. Maybe I'll max by then. Maybe I'll have the curved bone by then. You never know. I love I started playing RuneScape when stories. They're always good. Yeah, absolutely. Probably Millie Bobby Brown or some shit. I remember I wanted to be Jackie Chan or Rey Mysterio. They were like the two. Jackie Chan, as we're talking about him. Summoning the Pedro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for using your Prime. Huge. Great time to remind you about Prime. If anyone's sitting there right now like, oh wait, I didn't use my Prime this month. Make sure you use it. Doesn't even have to be me. I always say it. Doesn't even have to be me. Just make sure you use it before your next billing cycle. I'm 29 and still wondering who I want to be when I grow up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's weird, like, I wonder what it's like to be a kid now I don't have kids, so I don't really, you know, have much interaction with like schooling and things like that. Thankfully, it would be concerning if I didn't have kids as a 30-year-old man and did have connections with schools. I'm not going down that road. Yeah, I feel like when I was a kid, certainly, and I'm sure a lot of you guys as well, there was a lot of emphasis on like you had to know what you wanted to do by like 16 years old. You needed to know where you were going to be and what you were going to be doing. And Coupon John, he never stops, man. He never stops. Thank you for the Prime, Coupon John. See, the reminders work. You gotta do it. Thank you, buddy. Jumps over to Twitch just to drop his Prime. Crazy, I love it.
Blue, will you play my latest AI single on Spotify? It's clean, I promise.
Yickety, I don't trust you at all. I'm just kidding. Yes, of course I will. Yeah, it'll. I think it'll only come through on Twitch, unfortunately, because Spotify isn't linked to my YouTube. But yes, I can 100% do that. Let me kill this ogre and I'll do it. Send me a link in Discord, mate. You probably already have, but yeah, just send it to me somewhere. Yeah, no, when you were like 6, you kind of like had to know exactly what you were going to do and what you were going to be doing when you were like 16. It was like, okay, these are you need to pick what classes you're going to take, because that will dictate what university you go to and what course you do, and then that will dictate what job you get. And it was like, I don't bloody know, man. I'm 16 years old. I don't even know what I want for dinner tonight. I tried to use Prime once and couldn't figure out how and gave up. No, it's honestly true. They make it. I think they make it purposefully a little bit confusing. I think firstly, when you're on mobile, it's like very difficult to find, if not impossible. It might not even be a thing on mobile. I'm not sure, but I think you have to press like subscribe as if you were going to normally subscribe, and then there's a tiny little checkbox, I think, that's like use the Prime sub. But your like Amazon account has to be linked and stuff like that. I put it in the music suggestion chat. Okay, I will kill this ogre and I will play it. We'll play it. On mobile there's a slider. Ah, there you go. Good to see you, Tempest. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let me find this Yickety Yick song. Where is he? Simulation by Yickety. Here it is. If I click it, it should just play, right? Did that work? Where is that playing from? Is it playing somewhere, or am I tripping right now? Aha! Here you go. Song by Yickety, fellow viewer of the stream. Doing well, thanks, man. Been in a similar boat to yourself and dealing with things. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. I hope it's all going smooth for you. Always here for you, buddy. My DMs are always open to people. I get it. Thanks, Tempest. Appreciate it, dude. This is sick, Yickety. I don't think I heard this one. Don't you graduate high school at 16 in the UK? Yeah, you do. It's a little confusing. Like, at 16, you're basically, again, it may well have changed now, but the way it was for me, at least, you're presented with options when you turn 16, but you have to take an option. And your options are stay in school and do something called sixth form, and you do 2 more years of school, where you pick like 3 subjects that you want to like focus on, that's what I did. You can also go to college, which is not university. It's further education for 2 more years, and you can pick some like that's why you can pick some like more niche subjects to study. I had buddies that went and did photography, stuff like that. You can get an apprenticeship, so you can be an apprentice graphic designer, an apprentice plumber, an apprentice carpenter, whatever. So you can like officially sign up for an apprenticeship, or I think you can opt out of all of those, but I'm pretty sure you had to get a job. Like you had to like basically prove that you had a job or something like that. It was a bit weird. I don't think they willingly let you just be like unemployed at 16. You have to do like one of those 4 things. Hydrate? Alright. That. Good shout. Been hyper-productive and focusing on myself. Learning Lua. Am I stupid? Lua. Is that a language? Or is it an instrument? I have no idea. And moving in April. It's, yeah, no, I get that, man. Like, obviously, I'll not go into specifics on whatnot, but, no, I hope you're doing good. But you're doing the right thing, yeah. Just focus on yourself. Whatever it is that's going on in your life. This applies to anybody, but, you know, you don't have to be going through a hard time with this, but focus on yourself. Put yourself first, almost always. You're the most important person in your life, whether you believe it or not, you are. And be in tune with your emotions, you know? Don't be afraid to let the emotions go sometimes. Feel the emotions. That was deeper than I meant it to be, but, you know. Hey! Grace found the Prime button. Thank you so much, Grace. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your guys' support today has been crazy, man. It's seriously crazy. Thank you all. One day we'll go full-time with this. I was thinking about that today, actually. Like, it would honestly just be the dream. It would be the literal dream. Just waking up and being like, all right, I'm going to edit, and I'm going to stream, and then I'm going to make some thumbnails, and then I'm going to do some brainstorming. Ah, God, it would be so good. So good. Lua is a programming language. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. So it's not a musical instrument then. Good to know. The most important person in your life is your son. Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't have kids, so it's always really hard for me to like have that sentiment. But the one thing I try and remind myself is, no matter how important someone in my life feels, this sounds ridiculous, but like okay, just use your example, and I'm not saying you're wrong, Red Snow, but you are the most important person to you, you know? You have to put yourself first, because it's a bit like this is the dumbest analogy ever for what was quite a deep conversation. But you know when you're on a flight and they do the safety check talk thing, they like the safety speech or whatever, and they're like, put your own mask on first before helping others, because if you don't put your own mask on, you might pass out and then you can't help other people. So you have to take care of yourself first before you take care of other people, right? Does that make sense? What a dumb analogy. Oh my god. I like the thumbnail. I'll start doing thumbnails like that for you, Yickety. I was inspired to actually figure it out. See, it does work. If I just talk about primes enough, people use them. It's great. Free money. Infinite money glitch. Without caring for yourself, you're unable to provide for those you care about. Thank you for putting that in a much more concise and less fumbled way, Ben. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, Yickety, I kind of forgot I still had your music just going on in the background. What did people want to listen to? Should we try some classic rock? Am I about to die? I can't tell. I don't have RuneScape open right now. Again, no third monitor. At this point, it's just a meme, isn't it? Classic rock mix. Some of these are just, like, dumb, though. I know, this looks, like, reasonable. This looks reasonable. I'm okay with this. I had a quick flick through. It looked alright. What did I just miss? I heard a little tinkle in my ear. Jasper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Jasper. That's a cool name as well. It sounds like a car or something. Was there a car called a Jasper? Oh no, I'm thinking of that weird little bike thing, right? Like the scooter. Is that called a Jasper? Now I'm confusing myself here. A Vespa! Tempest, thank you very much. 2 months of Prime. Huge, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's wild to me that you can press a button for free, and it like makes such a huge difference in my life. It's so cool. I appreciate you, Jasper. Oh god. Well, thank you for the follow, Jasper. I appreciate it. You are not named after an Italian scooter. Look at this, a horde of myth sims here. Crazy. I only need one. Gotta be due a random event kind of soon, I would assume. Be one with your emotions and stay off Twitter. You know, I never actually used Twitter, like, ever in my life. It just wasn't really a thing when I was at school. Facebook was, like, the big thing, so nobody really had a Twitter. But in recent years, I tried it. Like, I have a Twitter now, like, just for the channel, I guess. I literally don't use it, so apologies for that. But man, I like, what a crazy place it is. I know it's memed about, like, Twitter is toxic and stuff, but I never really, like, took it too seriously. I just thought it would be the same as any other online platform, but my goodness, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Especially when you use the For You page and not the following page. It's I don't know, man. I was on it for like 5 minutes and I just felt like worse. So I do not use that very often. You're gonna get the bone coming up here soon, because I guess the number in the 4600s, so you have to. I feel it. I hope you're right. I absolutely hope you're right, Josh. Absolutely lawless now, is it really? Oh god. Yeah, no, I don't really bother with that, to be honest. That's one thing I kind of try and live my life by now, is like, if something negatively impacts my life, I avoid it. I just stay away from it, you know? Simple enough. I have comments on Josh's and Gaming's third OSRS video from where he first posted it, so I have some cred in finding small creators who can make it. Stick with the videos and you'll get there. Grace, thank you so much. I will take that as a good omen. I will take it. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I would never follow Twitter. I would never open Twitter in public. I follow too many JP artists. Gotta go work tomorrow, sadly. Good luck with the curved bones. Thank you so much, Turtle. Yes. No, good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Hope it all goes well. What's the general consensus? Do people like their jobs or dislike their jobs? You know, are most people happy with what they do, or are most people unhappy? I feel like it's easy to get in this rhythm of like, if you dislike your job, it's very easy to just think like, oh, but I'm not going to be here forever, you know? And then all of a sudden, like, 30 years has passed. I guess the moral of the story is, If you're not happy with something, just change it. Don't be afraid. I don't know what's with all the deep talks today. I don't know where that's coming from. I love my job. I get to problem solve every day and never bring work home. That's very important. Yeah, that's very important. Pretty comfortable. Stressed at what I do, but the money is ample compensation. Oh, look at that level. What was it? 39 thieving? Chilling. Chilling. Ardy's gonna be a cakewalk, man. That wasn't even a pun, but I guess it could be because, you know, we could steal cakes. Kinda cool. I like having money to eat. The job is irrelevant. Pros and cons, really. When it's good, it's great. When it's not, kind of stressful. Generally happy with my job, but there's bad days, like most of the time. Not enjoyed my job in the last year. It's kind of split then, I guess. Kind of split. Which I guess is to be expected. I think I was, I try not to take too much, like, podcast advice, because I feel like there's just so much of it. Like, oh, there are so many podcasts out there, and it's crazy, man. But one thing I did hear, and I forget who said it, or where it was from, or what podcast it was on. Actually, no, I do. I forget. I don't remember. But the quote, I think, was like... I'm going to get the quote wrong. It was... Let me think about it for a second, and if I can't think of it, I will just fumble my way through it, as I do with everything. No, I can't think of it. But essentially... The argument was, when things are really bad, Blue, pick a girl name that comes to your head. Jessica. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head. I don't even know anyone called Jessica. What was I saying? What is wrong with me, man? Oh yeah, no, essentially the thing they were saying was, when things are really bad, you're motivated to change it. You know, if something's absolutely awful, you just want to get out and change it. And what you will tend to find is that by changing it, your life improves. It ends up being better. It was a good thing. But when things are just like okay, they're just like mediocre, it's not bad enough for you to change it. So you end up just being stuck with mediocre. So his argument, I guess, was sometimes it's actually bad, and sometimes it's actually good when things are really bad, because it forces you to actively make a change and improve your life. Which I find quite interesting. Thank you, I hate it. But listen, alright? I'm doing my best out here. Man's trying to kill ogres and give, you know, existential speeches. SMH, I'm right here. You've been saying my name all stream. It's true. I even said it was a lovely name. I even said it. Sorry, Grace. X, can I retract my answer and say Grace instead? I did say Blue would work out well. I don't know how Blue works for a human name, but, you know. I think it'll be fine. Celeste is also a great name. I like Celeste. My cat is called Jess. Okay, that might be a reason not to name your baby Jess then. Daughter is Natalie. Natalie's a really nice name. The deep talks are real? Seriously, though. I don't know where that's come from today. I don't mind it. I don't claim to be some kind of prophet either, so don't take my advice as gospel, you know? Use your own common sense. You guys know what's best for you. I just need senior added to my job title so I can move on to a new job that's interesting. It's kind of weird how that works, isn't it? Like, you know, your previous work experience dictates what jobs you can get in the future, and it's, I don't know, it's all kind of weird. Just flub it on your resume a bit, you know? Like if you're a janitor or something, just say you're a senior hygiene technician and then apply for some 100k a year job. Natalie's toward the top of our list. Well, now that you've heard it's Desan's daughter's name, has it slipped down the list at all, X? That might actually work, to be honest. I think my mum did something kind of similar to that, actually. Not exactly. I mean, she works her ass off, man. But she didn't have much like experience, and I think she worked just in like a department store, and she put sales down on her resume, I think, and then ended up getting a job in sales, and now she's killing it. Nobody's checking that stuff, you know? You just put something on your resume, and unless they genuinely do call you references, like, whatever. You're fine. Yeah, F that design guy. Left for a little while. How many longs is he at now? We haven't got any more Templar. We're still on 12 in total. 10 in the inventory. Daughter's name is Winter. Game of Thrones ruined that year later. I'm not very good with names. Especially girls' names. I think they're like they're hard for me to come up with good ones. I either think of like super generic names or like wildly obscure, probably not very good names. I remember I always thought for some reason that if I had a girl, I would want to call her Aviana. For no reason whatsoever. And then Hearthstone released a card called Aviana, and I was like, okay, this is just weird now. You could put something along the lines of archaeologist Cynthia hunting for a very rare bone. See, like, theoretically, I could put on my resume, like, content media specialist or something, you know? Just make it up. Just throw 3 fancy words together and it's great. And then when they ask questions, just be like, you know, don't tell them that you were killing ogres for 250 hours. Yeah, I know quite a few Alexas, actually. And, yeah, it's a struggle, for sure. What's the hot naked blonde girl's name in Game of Thrones? Well, now I said it like that, I can't name my daughter that. Yeah, probably not advisable now, X. You know, how are you going to explain that to her when she's like 18? Like, yeah, do you know how you got your name? Well, I was in this guy's live stream and when he was killing ogres, and I asked what the hot blonde girl's called. Leadshot, thank you so much for the prime, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Primes are coming in today. It's a very prime stream. Just pick like a super out-of-date name, X. Try and bring back like, I don't know, Daphne, or like, I don't know, What's a really out-of-date name that people don't get anymore? Florence. Or... Why can't I think of any more? Agnes, Betty, Esna. Great suggestions, yes. Eloise is really nice. I like Eloise. Because any name that you can shorten, I think, is a win. So Eloise or Eleanor, where you can call them Ellie or Elle or whatever. I think that's really nice. I like that. I'm on your wife's side with that one. I'm on team wife. And then you can save Daenerys for your new puppy that you're going to get next week. Have you tried killing ogres harder? I have not, actually. No. Very, very relaxed ogre killing so far. My wife is saying C, hell yeah, C. He knows what's good. He does know what's good. Trust the streamer guy. It's always good advice, right? I'll just call it, yeah, call it like something from RuneScape. Call it like Neve. Imagine if names were like usernames and you couldn't have like a matching username to somebody else. So you had to be like, I don't know, Steve 1289XX. If you get curved bone before 5k, I sub. All right, bet. I almost died while reading that message. I gotta be careful. Templar, thank you for the prime. What is happening? I just can't stop the prime train. It can't be stopped. Thank you so much, man. Pedro has been busy today. Pedro needs a nap after this. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. There's a lot of good RuneScape names, not gonna lie. Like Jad, my daughter Jad. Now you gotta use the full name. It can't just be Jad. It's gotta be like... I can't even remember Jad's full name. Like, just talk, kill Jad or whatever it is. No requirements needed for myself. Happy to support any little way I can. Dude, I honestly appreciate it. Like, that's huge. Massive support. Really, really appreciate it. Chadirius Macquarius. Now that's a banger name. That's actually how the Actors Guild works. Lots of actors use fake names because their real name was already taken. Whoa, that's kind of crazy, actually. Is it, like, fairly common that you've, like, Googled your own name before? I feel like everyone at some point has Googled their own real name to see what comes up. Has anyone got any crazy stories about their real name coming up without doxing yourself? I don't know how you're going to tell a crazy story about it without doxing yourself. Like, if you Googled your real name and you actually share a name with, like, a serial killer or something, you know? If you work a corporate job, you should definitely Google your name. Make sure some weirdo ain't making you look bad. I mean, that's true. That's fair. I also just don't really care enough, though. Like, do what you want. Does Pedro get appearance fees? Yeah, Pedro actually gets 50% of all sub money. So, yeah, no, he's doing well. My name comes up with some no-name hockey player that got sent to jail or something for kicking a dude in the face with his skates. Oh my goodness. I guess it depends what your name is. Like, if you've got, like, a generic name, if your name's, like, you know, John Jones or something, there's going to be a lot of those. Elmo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Got a porn star when Googling my name, that's about it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to dox myself. Yeah, no, don't dox yourself. My name brings up two very polarizing results. It's either a really well-established lawyer or someone who got high and shit on a cop's car hood. Maybe that's the same person. A very established lawyer who got high and shit on a cop's car hood. I can see it, you know. I've Googled my name before, and there's two other people with the same first and last name in the country. One's a CEO of an egg company, and the other's an IT specialist. Just like me, but in a different field. The CEO of an egg company. That's sick. Oh yeah, John Jones is a very famous MMA fighter, that's right. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ben. Listen, it's been a long day, okay? I actually had to put the mouse, well, I say put the mouse down. It's not like I'm holding it in my hand like a bloody baby, but I literally let go of the mouse for a second and had to like rub my face with disappointment in myself on that one. Desan coming in with his intellectual comments, as always. Hydrate? Alright, fine. The more I hydrate, the more I have to go to the bathroom, though. That's how that goes. Mine literally pops up with murder of victim name, a news post / Reddit threads discussing the killer who shares my name, being interviewed about it before getting caught. What? I remember this. I'm not going to dox you, Stephen, because I feel like I'm potentially may even know what you're referring to. Or it's a coincidence, but yeah. Do you take a drink every time you say hydrate? Well, technically in YouTube, no. You guys can go screw yourselves. But when people use their channel points in Twitch, then I do. You know, I can't disrespect the channel points, but, you know. There you go. Josh wants me to hydrate, so I'll do it. And I legit do need the bathroom already. I feel like I only went like 10 minutes ago, but I do. I did slam a coffee before the stream, so I'll blame that. But I will be right back. I'll be right back.
It's my anniversary of Blue.
All right, back to it. What'd I miss? About to shave my head. Be right back. All right, bet. Trying to drown this man. Oh yeah, I didn't run an ad. I should have done. Realistically, I don't think it would make much difference. X, chill. All right, bet. How many is that? I'm just gonna wait till he's done. How many channel points could he possibly have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Imagine I was doing a drinking stream and that counted. That would be ridiculous. It's basically a chug. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom in like 5 minutes. It's X's fault. 10? Alright, bet. Oh. That felt good. That felt good. What did I miss? What did I miss? Will there be rewards bigger than 5k bananas eventually? There is. There's one for what? Like 1 million or something? Alright, you guys are, what's the word? Abusing your channel point rights. Does that show up on... Oh, it doesn't show up on the screen. Which I suppose is a good thing. Someone count those and I will come to them in a minute. Oh, hey, Aram, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. I missed Pedro and a random... No, I didn't miss a random event. You're lying. Oh, I missed a Jekyll. I did. I did miss a Jekyll. Well, at least it was only a Jekyll. I'm always so scared that I'm going to miss a Leo or something. But I missed a Pedro? Did I really? Oh, yeah, I did. I did. X with the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Anniversary of Blue. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I ran out of points. Oh, Desan. See, Desan isn't a member on YouTube, but over on Twitch, he's got it, man. He's got the banana. Good to be here, and I am. Thank you. Good to hear, man. That's good. That's good. 26. All right, bet. Thankfully, I literally brought 2 glasses of water with me to the stream today. Since I always have to go and refill it. Not that it really matters, because I have to go to the bathroom every hour anyway. What's our prey level right now? Oh, 51. Okay. 69 strength. Not bad. I mean, we're getting nowhere. Let's be real. I was going to say we're getting somewhere, but yeah. Let's be realistic. If I'm on the verge of drowning, I will let you know. Don't worry. All right. Let me catch up on some hydrates. What was it? 27? All right, that was like 9. I'll come back for the other 18 later or whatever. Maths is hard. What did I miss? Of course, I'm going to give you my free Prime sub. Well, I appreciate it. Speaking of subs, anyone want some Jersey Mikes? I've never had Jersey Mikes. I've heard good things. There was a period of time where my, like, Reels or TikToks or whatever you want to call them, I must have, like, watched one, and then, you know how it is. The algorithm just says, oh, this guy wants to see more of these. But it was, like, someone that had a GoPro at Jersey Mikes, basically. Like, he worked at Jersey Mikes and would just do videos about him making subs. And I was like, damn, these look so good. Even though I've never been. There was also another guy that worked at Papa John's that I would, again, he would show up from time to time. We're just watching some dude making pizzas. You're gonna have to switch to streaming on mobile because you're gonna be in the bathroom so much. Oh, that scared me. It's the same stack of bananas, Desan. You can't just keep using the same stack. If this number was going up each time, I'd be impressed, but, you know. Of course I can. I just had Jersey Mike's for the first time a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, no Danny DeVito in sight. Subway should make a joint restaurant with Domino's. Test his iPhone's background noise cancellation, otherwise all we hear is piss. All you'll hear is puppy. That being said, he's actually been quite quiet today, which is good. He's chilling. Hopefully he sleeps through the night. That would be nice. He seems to be quite good at sleeping through the night. He's decent at that. Get a face cam and have it point at dog during every stream. I have seen people do that. That would be pretty good. I think that would work well, you know, if he was a fully grown, well-behaved dog that was just going to chill in the corner. But if he's just going to, like, be a nightmare the entire time. Make sure you tell your puppy I say hi. I will say that. I still let him sleep in the bed, which I probably shouldn't. I cave every time. And he's so sweet when he's in bed. I don't know, man. And like, to be fair, he's been pretty good with it. Like, even if I sleep for the full 8 hours, like, no issue, really. He sleeps all the way through and no accidents in the bed or anything like that. Just does well. If anything, he looks annoyed when I get up in the morning. He's like, why are we waking up right now? The thing at the minute, which I'm trying to figure out sort of solutions for, I guess, is like, at first, so like I live in like, obviously, like a 2-floor apartment kind of thing. And the bedroom and my office and laundry room, like everything's downstairs, and then the living room and kitchen are upstairs, which I know sounds a bit backwards, but it is how it is. And so I keep him downstairs, and in my mind I was like, okay, well downstairs can be like his zone, and then I'll put the cat food and the cat litter and stuff upstairs, and then everything's separate. We're all good. But he's recently, in the last couple of days, he's discovered that he can do the stairs. Stairs are no problem for him. I say stairs are no problem for him. Up is no problem for him. Down is a problem. So he'll run up the stairs, no problem. But then he just gets to the top and realizes he can't get back down and just barks the entire time. And he'll go and try and eat the cat food and investigate the litter boxes. And it's like, please no. So I didn't want to get a baby gate. I thought I could probably do without, but I'm definitely going to have to get a baby gate. Puppy cuddles in the night is like no other. Honestly, it's so nice. He's crazy though, man. He just has no concept of his own space or my space or his size. Like, even though he's only 9 weeks old, he's a big boy, man. And he will literally just climb up on top of my head, on top of the pillow, and just try and sleep basically on my head in the middle of the night. Which is very cute, but no, he's a nut, man. He's crazy. Just put a GoPro on him and stream the footage of him roaming around. Imagine, that would be so sick. Baby gates are so clutch. Yeah, I think it may be a requirement. Yeah. Yeah. What breed is your dog? It's a golden retriever. Otherwise, it'll block dogs inside severely. The cat food, do you mean, X? Because, yeah, I did kind of research that, and from what I have read, cat food tends to have, like, much higher protein and fat content than dog food, which is not good for them. So definitely no personal space. No, personal space is a thing of the past, I'm afraid. I don't get any of that anymore. But no, I did find on Amazon there's like a baby gate with like a cat door in it, like a cat flap type thing. So I think I'll probably elect for one of those and put it at the bottom of the stairs, so he just can't go upstairs. Which is also good. I was like torn between, do I have him upstairs or do I have him downstairs? But I think downstairs is the play, because I mean that's where his crate is. That's where the bed, like my bedroom is, so like where he'll be for the night. And it's also good because like if I'm cooking or, you know, eating, I'll do that upstairs. I feel like I'm slowly but surely figuring out the whole dog thing. I used to want a husky and then I wanted a pug. That's quite the switcheroo there. Quite the difference. When can we expect another AI Cape stream? I think probably Wednesday, honestly, Desan. I think Wednesday's gonna be the play for that. Because on Sunday we will have the latest AI Cape video out. Which means we'll be sort of back where we should be. Interesting, YouTube is blocking my messages. I was a little confused, X. Yeah, it seemed like it was a little disjointed. I don't see any, like, notification, though. Like, about it being blocked or anything. I don't know. Kind of weird. I'm gonna ping you on Discord about the dog. Yeah, okay, do that. That's a good idea. I have a pug mixed with a lab. She's a funny mix. That is a funny mix. I don't know why my brain went in this direction, Josh, but I was trying to imagine a pug and a lab together. And which one may be the male and which one may be the female. And how that whole interaction worked. I also don't really want to think about it, so there's that. How did Wednesday go for editing? Pretty well, Desan. We're tomorrow I'll be able to finish it off. It's mostly done. Yeah, no, YouTube is eating the ones talking about what I was saying. Ah, okay. I don't know why it's not showing me that on my end, though. Maybe I need to put it on, like, moderator mode or something. I don't know. I would have thought it would be, like, showing me that, you know? But, oh well. I did air him. It was really good. It was really good. No worries, Yickety. Good to have you around. Have a good night, dude. That's literally the question everyone asks. The first place my brain went, I don't know. I can now hear the puppy barking and whining, so that may be my cue to call it and just go and do my fatherly duties. I think you're gonna go underrate. I hope you're right, my guy. I hope you are correct. Sent in staff chat. You can read it now or later, whatever works. I'll read it in a bit, X. I'm actually gonna go and take care of the pupper, and yeah. We'll go from there. But tomorrow I will be editing, and then Saturday. Sorry, not what day is it today? It is Friday. So Sunday we will be back live. Sunday we'll be bonking some more ogres, and then Wednesday we'll be back for some AI cape action. But guys, honestly, I just want to say again, thank you all so much for the support in this one. It's honestly crazy. Thanks for nothing. I show up and you end the stream. Well. Maybe there's a hidden message in there somewhere, Nantuko, you know? Guys, honestly, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you. But yeah, no, I will see you guys very soon. Keep an eye out for the new video on Sunday. I would look forward to reading your comments. And yeah, jump in the Discord, !Discord. Jump on in. We'll be in there as well. But take care, guys. Have a great night. Good to see you all. Bye-bye.